Hold on, guys. Put me in the game. Put me in the game. Dang. Put me in the game. Put me in the game. Testing. Testing. No.
I did not chase, I just attract what you put in, you get back. I'm screaming Campbell, then Campbell.
Disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd, the weak start to be aggressive, the streets start to be the reverend, bragging about first class. See. New goals, baby boo. Got my wrist in these grits, trying to whip something new. I am sick of this rampant. So are you. Hold on, switch. Mama, I'm gonna introduce my guys. No blood on our hands. Tito, she a pack. Finna those move back. Type of view is that on the globe. It's a visionary peeking. AKA Malcolm XL. That's a big pun. Bigger punishment. I give him hell. Getting done. Keep it blunt enough. You can't. Tell them hard for their help.
AK, I really think could be a good defensive tackle. Left tackle, but he's gotta get a little bit better, man. He's okay, though. We're struggling this season, but it's okay. We're gonna get it. Says we're better at spread, so. Oh, we got it. Excuse me. We got it right here.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm coming for you, Lamar. I'm coming. Get there, bro.
Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens versus Deshaun Watson and the Carolina Panthers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Baltimore Ravens. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here come the Ravens, and that means here comes Lamar Jackson, league's MVP and an All-Pro in 2019.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the route, and the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after
to about the 40. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one goes for 36 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. That time 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. This taken in at the goal line. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Faking the give. Now Watson.
Oh my God! What are you doing,
Marshall? Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football. Because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He can have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Dobbins will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call it.
Tucker with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Malik Harrison coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. To try again after the sack. Watson dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
Oh. Come on, Taylor, bro.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it.
Come on,
know
man.
that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
On 4th down, Watson completes it to Samuel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Watson on 1st down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The end result, 21 yards. On the carry, this is Myles Gaskin. And some room to work. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 31 yards there and a 1st down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys, man, that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, my.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson forced out to his left. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a 1st down, and he gives himself up there at the end.
How does he?
12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Flowers. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
All right, come on.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep.
Good
And
stop,
this one
baby.
goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, Jackson under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Who is that? I can't even see.
Pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, and those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
So the completion results there in 9 yards.
Well, they're going.
And it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Oh, bro,
so now they're going to
send
send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on them, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He's got room at the 30. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. This offense finding its legs now.
Oh, my God.
This time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Tyus Bowser blowing that play up. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Down to about the 22 here.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
And
that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, I traded
Teams turned it over 3 times in the first half. We just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
They'll roll him out right.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Imagine that, bro.
It's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28.
So bad.
To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Now Jackson. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
He really could have
I
kept
see the
that.
surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
How do I stop this?
So that drive 7 plays in length, and it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson.
Well, I got
and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Because I get pulled back ahead.
This offense returns to the field, and the former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we're going to look at him. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God.
and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Excuse me.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least in a field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Jackson.
Oh, my God. What am I doing?
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it 4th down.
No way he hits it. He misses it.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest.
He had that, bro.
The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
Finding room at midfield. A big play there for Carolina. 44 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. Down to about the 22 here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect urgency.
End zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The ball to get going. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game,
are you
this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
So roughing the passer, and this is a unit, Charles. They hold their breath every time they see their quarterback go down and get hit like that.
Yeah, they understand how important these last couple of months are for this team. They can ill afford to have anything happen to him if they want to accomplish their goals.
And they'll begin by running the option. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right there for a nice pickup.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Give me that, baby.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
3rd and long. It's Watson being chased out left.
Let's go,
man. Complete. 3rd and 19. No problem as they're able to convert.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket, because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And they were in the hurry-up, maybe got going a little too fast.
And sometimes that's the danger of going to that type of a system, is that you don't take care of things as well as you would in normal situations. You get going so fast, you speed up, and you don't take care of the ball. And we just saw one hit the ground.
Absolutely, we saw what can happen. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Watson's throw taken in by Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across the field. Tally.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line. Vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Up the middle they go with Sanders, down to about the 45.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
2nd down, back to Sanders. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And some room to maneuver. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. They run with Sanders off the option, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try and run the option left side. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Leads to a 3rd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Come on, you got it.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll run with Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Here's Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Watson to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
No matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got plenty to catch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, boy.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it.
And how about this finish? Able to take a knee, run out the clock, and close this game out by 1 point. You talk about how many coaches we talked to? They all said to say, all I want to do is win by 1 point. That got tested in this one.
Yep, and that cliche rings true. A single penny separates this one. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Ravens, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move
another one.